Good morning, everyone, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're feeling well today. Survived your Easter. I hope you got to share it, whether it be by phone call or you're lucky enough to have a house full of family. I hope you all enjoyed each other. Mine was fairly quiet. It's just John and I spoke to our son. Don't forget to say hello if you're online. Okay. Morning, Deb. Morning, Debbie. Debbie, do you want to pick a card this morning from the beginning, a middle, or end? Morning, Galen. Hi, Summer Love and Cruisin'. Hi, Jill. Hi, Anne. Not sure if Deb heard me. Debbie, did you want to pick a card this morning from the beginning, middle, or end? The Bali Blessing cards. Setting up. Just while we're waiting too, I just replaying the video yesterday. I always have a little replay of it. It's always a little strange when you're listening to yourself teach. But just with our ujjayi breath, when I was teaching you a different way to be able to breathe that. I didn't really say the sa very well, so the sa in, sa, and ha, sa, ha. Let's see who else is there. Morning, Joanna. Hi, Gwendolyn, Belinda, Deb. Oh, beginning, please. Sorry, Kayleen. Hi, Tanya. Good morning. Sorry, I didn't scroll down far enough. Beginning. Okay. Take one from the beginning. So it's sa, sa, sa. Breathing in like that. It's a bit of a tricky one, but it's a good way to practice it. Joy. Deb, Debbie. There's a couple of Debs, so it's Debbie Thornley. Joy. Joy. Wow, I guess we all have an idea of what joy is. And joy is a feeling of great happiness. It is a cause of great happiness, an emotion evoked by well-being, success, or good fortune, or by the prospect of possessing what one desires. Interpretations: sometimes your joy is the source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. From Thich Nhat Hanh. Thank you. So we're going to spread some joy, be the theme of the class today. How are we going for time? 8:15. Oh, thanks, Joanna. Good morning, Maya. Okay. So just sit comfortably on your mat as we always begin, or on a rolled up blanket or a cushion or a block if you had a block. Or, as Jill did the other day, she had a bag of nappies for her grandchild, so she was sitting on that. So we can all improvise with what we have in the house. So let's close down the eyes Start to check in with your inhalations and exhalations. Just start to move the body gently, just any way you choose. You might want to round the shoulders, forward and back, just like you're pedaling on your bike. Just to release, just gently, gently. You might want to move a little bit, just slowly, slowly. You don't have to move big circles. You might want to roll the head anti-clockwise. Ooh, my neck cracked then, so it must have needed that. And clockwise, anti-clockwise, go the other way. And then bring the head back to center. You ever feeling like you're a little bit dizzy or you're not liking the eyes closed? You just have them very, very soft so you can actually see. Not actually closed if you don't want to, or you can have them open, just gazing down. Bring the hands to the heart center if you're comfortable with them there. Let's set an intention for bringing you to your mat today. Wanting to feel some peace in your body, some release in the hips. Whatever your intention is, inhale it in and exhale it out to the universe. Let's raise the right hand up and curl the 3 middle fingers. Left hand is on the left knee. And just gently press with the thumb, sealing the right side of the nose. And take an inhalation in through the left side. Seal with the little finger and breathe breath out through the right. Inhale in through the right. Seal with the thumb and breathe all breath out through the left. Inhale in through the left. Long and deep. Seal with the little finger and breathe all breath out through the right. Place the hands back down towards the knees. Raise the shoulders up towards the ears. A little more, a little more. And then gently, gently, gently allow them to fall into place. A little more, a little more, a little more. Slowly open your eyes, become aware of your surroundings. And let's come to a standing position today at the top of our mats. I'm going to go to the back of my mat so you can see me. Toes are touching, heels are slightly apart, arms are alongside the body in our Tadasana. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching with the hands, looking up for our first sun salutation to warm up the body, saluting the sun. Exhale, fold over the legs, bend the knees for the first one, allow the head to hang. You can shake the head, yes, yes, no, no. You can bounce around a little bit, if you like, up and down with the knees. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine, crown of the head forward into our halfway lift. Fingertips on the shins of the earth. And step back into forearm plank. So both forearms are onto the mat. And you're pressing back with the heels, then lower the belly. We won't stay there very long. Press the hands and spread the hands beside you, coming into your cobra pose, squeezing your elbows in towards your rib cage. A nice gentle arch, tops of the feet are on the mat. And curl the toes and press the hips up into your first downward facing dog for today. So remember, you can step The feet out. Wake up the body, shake the hips from side to side. And bend the knees and relax the neck. Keep the breath long and deep. Always creating that beautiful inverted V, where the knees are bent and the chest is moving towards the mat. The head relaxes. One more breath and come up. Walk towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, crown of the head forward, halfway lift. Exhale, all breath out as you fold over the legs. Bend the knees, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching, reaching, reaching. Send the hips forward, the chest forward a little, reach with those fingertips. And send all breath out as we fold over the legs again. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, crown of the head forward. Let's step it back into our forearm plank. So both our forearms are on the mat. We're pressing back with the feet. Then lower the belly towards the mat. Go into your cobra pose. Hands alongside the chest. Coming up slightly. And curl the toes, press the hips back into your downward facing dog. Remembering the hands are shoulder width distance apart, the feet are hip width distance apart. Relax the breath. Always breathing in long and deep, those long deep sighs in, ah out. One more breath, stepping forward between the hands. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold all breath out. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky, reaching, reaching. Bring the hands together in prayer. Placing the hands onto the hips. We're going to step the right foot back towards the back of the mat. We're going to go into our warrior two pose. So our back foot's on a 45-degree angle in line with the mat. Our arms are out shoulder height, gaze is over left middle finger. Keeping a nice long spine. Keep breathing, relaxing. We're moving into our side angle pose, taking the left elbow to the inside of the left knee. We're sweeping the right hand up and over the top of the head. Palm faces down. So we move the left hip forward and the right hip back in this pose. You'll feel that. Yes, I know you can. Keep breathing, relaxing into the pose. So my hair's a little bit like a shaggy dog at the moment, falling over my face. One more breath, coming up slowly, hands onto the hips. And we're lengthening through the front leg. We're going into Trikonasana triangle pose. So we're going to side tilt the pelvis over the left leg. Keep the body on one plane. Stop when you feel that's where as much as the body will go. Allow the left hand to fall to the shin. Use the right hand on the right hip. Open up towards the right. Release the right hand up towards the sky. Look down at the left foot or up at the right hand. Keep breathing, relaxing into the straight leg, the left leg. If you're feeling that's too intense on the back, on the hamstrings, you can always bend the knees slightly. One more breath, coming up slowly, hands onto the hips. And we're stepping the right foot over towards the right side of the mat for forward facing triangle. We're moving the hands forward. We're wrapping them around the back, holding onto the wrists, the forearms, or reverse namaste. We're lengthening through the front leg. We're folding torso in line with the earth. And releasing the arms out, shoulder height. And a combination forward facing triangle and a bit of a balance as well. You don't want your arms out, you can always just hold on to the wrists or the forearms. One more breath. You have your arms out, everyone release them. And we're twisting, taking the right hand to the outside of the left ankle. I want you to sweep the left arm forward. Watch the rotation as it moves up towards the sky. Nice gentle twist. Look up at the left hand or down at the left foot. Nice strong feet into the earth. One more breath. And bring both hands to the earth. And let's step back into our downward facing dog. Now, if you'd much prefer to be in child's pose here, feel free to pop into child's pose. One more breath. Changes. And let's step forward between the hands. And this time we're going to be stepping our left foot back towards the back of the mat. And we're going into our warrior two on this side. Step forward a little bit, reaching the arms out. Just look behind at the back arm, make sure that it's not swinging off to the left or the right. It's in one line with the shoulder, nice and strong. The right arm is out nice and strong. The gaze is over the right middle finger. When you gaze down, you should just see the big toe of the right foot. Notice that my ankle and my knee are all in one line. Breathing, relaxing. I'm getting a bit of a sweat up today. I'm working you out a little bit more today, a vinyasa flow. One more breath. Take the hands onto the hips. We're moving into Trikonasana triangle pose. And side tilting the pelvis over that right leg, just like you're tipping a teapot. Allow the right hand to fall. So we're not moving forward like this to touch the earth, because you're cheating when you do that. You need to be all in that nice little plane of movement. Reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Keep breathing, relaxing. Look down at the right foot or up at the left arm. Keep pressing that right hip forward and left hip back. And remember, you can always have a slight bend in the right knee if it's too intense on those right hamstrings. One more breath. Coming up slowly, hands onto the hips. We're stepping the left foot over towards the left side of the mat. We're squaring our hips towards the front. The back foot's sort of on a 45-degree angle a little bit. Move the torso forward, wrap the hands around the back, hold onto your wrists, your forearms, or reverse prayer. Lengthen through the front leg, sending the right hip back, left hip forward, fold torso in line with the earth or deeper. If your body has more of an opening and you'd like to fold a little deeper. We're all different. Breathe, send the breath to where you're feeling it in the calf muscle, hamstring, of the right leg. Torso, crown of the head forward. Keep spiraling, spearing the nice long spine all the way through to the crown of the head. Release the arms out a little bit and let them float out for a little balance, or you can leave them behind the back. And everyone, we're going to have the arms out and we're going to twist. Left hand to the outside of the right ankle. Sweep the right hand forward, allow it to rotate up towards the sky, look up at the right hand. Keep breathing, relaxing into the pose. Remember the SA in, Sa in, Ha out, long and deep. In for 3 to 4, out for 5 to 6. One more breath, windmill both hands down to either side of the left foot. I want you to drop the knees towards the earth, press the forearms onto the mat, press into your forearm plank. Just stay there for a few moments. Try not to collapse into the lower back and the belly to collapse down. Press back with the heels. One more breath, then allow the whole body to float onto the mat. Hands are alongside for your cobra pose. Nice little arch in the lower back, strengthening the lower back. Curl onto all fours, and this time let's press back into child's pose. Toes touching, knees as wide as the mat, arms out in front of you, and lower the forehead. Keep a smile on the dial. Again, for the first one of these today, if you'd like to just move from side to side, go for it. One more breath. Coming up slowly. I want you to come into your puppy pose. So we just have the hips up nice and high. The arms are reaching out in front of us. And I want you to take the right arm and I want you to sweep it in underneath the left arm. Allow the right ear to fall towards the earth. And just looking off to the left. Opening up the shoulders a little bit. If for any reason that's uncomfortable all the way to the mat, you don't have to lie all the way down. You can come up. One more breath. Coming back to all fours. Going the other side this time. We're sweeping the left arm underneath the right. And we're lowering the left ear towards the mat. And sweep the right hand out further if you like. Relax and breathe. Sending your breath to the left shoulder area. One more breath, coming up slowly. And let's press back into child's pose. But this time when you press back, I want you to raise the arms towards the back of the mat, tops of the hands on the mat, lower the forehead. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. One more breath, come up onto all fours, and let's press back into our downward facing dog. Remembering the shoulders are nice and broad. We're not dumping into the arms. We're not having the arms out towards the side. We're gathering them in, relaxing the head. Feeling that beautiful length all the way along the calf muscles, hamstrings, spine. Let's step forward towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over the legs. I want you to come up into your chair pose today. So sit down, you've got your toes together, knees can be together, or if you would like to have them wide, if you're on the boat as well, sometimes that's a bit easier. You've got a better stance, having your legs hip width distance apart and your knees hip width distance apart. So we're gathering the arms in, we're broadening through the chest, we're looking up. It's called fierce pose. Keep breathing, relaxing. It's a slight arch in the lower back. Really reach with the fingertips to create the length in the spine. Bring the hands together in prayer. And just lengthen through the legs. We're going to go into this again. Woohoo! No swearing at me. Reaching the arms up. Remembering you can have the toes touching and the knees touching, or you can have them wide. We're going to do a slight twist. We're going to take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, hands in prayer position. We're just going to turn and look off towards the left. Keep your inhalations and exhalations nice and smooth. One more breath coming up. You can release the legs if you like, or you can stay in the chair pose. If you want to challenge yourself, giving you a little rest there. Moving back into chair, and we're going the other side. Left elbows on the outside of the right knee. Hands are in prayer position. Raise the elbow up. Spear the head forward and just turn and look off towards the right. So a nice long spine and a gentle twist. Keep breathing, keep smiling. You're having fun here. One more breath. Unfold the arms, unfold the legs, raise the arms up towards the sky, press the hips forward, chest forward, arch back a little bit, and then fold over the legs. All breath out. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, crown of the head forward. Let's come back to our forearm plank, pressing back with the heels. Lower the belly, drag the hands to either sides of the chest, gather the elbows in for our cobra pose. And let's press back into our child's pose. Toes touching. Knees can be as wide as the mat or together, wherever you're comfortable. Reach the hands out in front of you and lower the forehead. One more breath and move up into our wide leg seated forward fold. With the vinyasa flow, we're always moving. Again, if you would like to put a pillow or a block underneath you to feel that sensation of moving forward, feeling that pelvis tilting down and sit bones back, it's always a great way to learn. Hands onto the ankles or the feet, or if you have a strap, you can use your strap. Inhale, lengthen. As you inhale in with yoga, we're always lengthening, always moving up when we do our inhalations. And as we exhale, send all breath out. We're folding. Crown of the head forward, relax into the pose. One more breath. Come up slowly, leaving the legs where they are. We're taking the right elbow, we're placing it on the inside of the right leg. We're side tilting the pelvis over that right leg. We're sweeping the left hand up and over the head towards the toes. Some of us are going to be up really high like this, just keeping that right arm nice and smooth, nice and lengthened, fingertips pressing over towards the right. We're just side tilting over the legs. Some of us are able to hold on to the hands and open up the left shoulder towards the side and feel that opening in the left side waist area. One more breath. Changing to the other side, left elbows on the inside of the left leg. Side tilting the pelvis over that left leg, sweeping the right hand over top of the head. Gaze is under the right armpit or down at the foot. Go as deep as the body allows, but challenge yourself to be kind to your body. Some of us may need also to have our knees up. You may not feel that you're comfortable just yet, not quite have the opening to have lengthened legs. One more breath, bring the arms up and join both feet together for Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So hold on to the feet, flap the wings of the butterfly. Release the inner legs. And today, I want you to raise the right arm up towards the sky and bend at the elbow. Place the left hand on the right elbow and slowly walk those fingertips down the back. Just stay right here. Try not to put any pressure on the neck. Sit nice and tall, keep a smile on the dial. We're opening up the shoulders. If you want to release the left arm behind you and try and grip onto both hands, you can, or you can always use the strap in this pose as well. Holding onto the strap in one hand and the other, pulling in one direction and the other. Or a t-shirt. One more breath and release the arms. Raising the left arm up. I can't remember which side we went. We're left arm up. If I went the other way, just go with the other arm. Right hand is on the left elbow. And we're slowly walking those left fingertips down the back. Keep breathing, relaxing. Pip's here today, she'll be having a little giggle. Well, as yogis, sometimes, like everyone, our left and right, gets a little confused, as we say it so much throughout the practice. Releasing the arms down towards the knees, and just bring the legs out, shake them out, shake them out. Moving them into our Paschimottanasana. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Pressing them into the earth behind you. Slowly moving the body forward over the legs. Release the arms or release the hands if you want to. Hold on at the ankles or hold on at the feet. And slowly fold over the legs. Keep breathing, relaxing. Hold as deep as the body allows, without compromising the spine. One more breath and release out of the pose. Let's go into our Ardha Matsyendrasana pose. Left leg is out straight. Right foot, we're going to take it on the outside of the left ankle. Right fingertips behind you. Slowly stepping you into the pose, wrapping the left arm around the right knee. Turn from the belly, broaden through the chest, look over the right shoulder. Keep getting long and tall with the spine, squeezing those organs together. Try not to lift the right buttocks up, press it down and back. One more breath and release out of the pose. Pressing the right leg out in front of you this time, straight, spreading the toes of the right foot. Excuse me. Left foot is on the outside of the right knee. Left fingertips behind you. Sweep the right hand forward and wrap it around. So really gather that left leg into you. Turn from the belly, broaden through the chest, look over the left shoulder. Squeeze a little more, turn a little more. Left thigh, left sit bone is down and you're pressing back. One more breath and release out of the pose. And let's lie down and do one of my favorite poses is crocodile pose. It's usually in most of my classes. So let's stack the right forearm on top of each other and lower the forehead. Remembering the legs are wider than the mat. Lower the forehead to the arms. Take a long, deep inhalation in for a count of 4 to 5. Then breathe all breath out for a count of 5 to 6, releasing the belly, releasing the lower back.
My face above the water. My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. Slowly drifting.
One more breath. Take a long, deep inhalation in through the nose for a count of 5 to 6. Exhale all breath out for a count of 6 to 7. Relax and breathe. One more breath, long and deep in through the nose, as long as your inhalation can possibly be. Breathe all breath out, long and deep. One more breath. Bring the hands to either side of the chest. And I want you to come into your pigeon pose. So either coming up onto all fours and stepping the right foot forward between the hands, or if you prefer to lie down onto your back and thread the needle, bringing the right foot below the left knee, reach through the gap you created in the leg and relax and breathe, bringing that left knee close towards the chest. Otherwise, if you would like to go into pigeon pose, stepping the right foot forward, reaching, walking, the right foot over towards the left side of the mat, and lower the shin. So we want to make sure that there's no discomfort on that knee in any way. If you are feeling discomfort, just please lie down on your back and put your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your chest, and just relax in a Shavasana. Look behind at the back leg, curl the toes of the lengthened leg, and make sure that that back leg is in line with the midline. We're keeping the hips nice and square towards the front. And then we're going to slowly fold forward over the legs. We're not going to collapse to the left or the right. Slowly reaching the hands out in front of us. And we're lowering the head towards the earth. Keeping our inhalations and exhalations long and deep. You can always have a pillow underneath the head if you like. Remembering to press the little toe of the right foot into the mat. Now we're really trying to drag that right hip back a little bit. When you drag that back, you'll feel that opening in that outer hip area. Relax and breathe. One more breath. Come up slowly. If you're on your back, change feet. Roll over onto the right side. Then come back to all fours. And going to the other side. Stepping the left foot forward. Walk the left foot over towards the right side of the mat and lower the shin. Look behind at the back foot, raise the knee, and then lengthen the leg, top of the foot onto the mat. We're pressing the side of the little toe into the mat on the front leg. Adjust the leg. If you're feeling that's too intense being up high, you can always move it closer to the hip, right hip. Keep the hips square as you fold forward over the legs. Release all the way over, relaxing the forehead to the earth with mat or pillow in front of you. You can release the arms out in front of you. Relax and breathe. Really grip into the mat with the back straight leg with the toes. Curl the toes and press into the mat. Engage the muscles. And slowly drag that left hip back and breathe into that opening. I'm not going to talk too much, just let you relax and breathe. Just concentrate on your breath, your inhalations, your exhalations. It's all we're thinking about in our practice. A few more breaths. Slowly, slowly come up out of the pose and lie down onto your back. Bring the feet up. Raise the knees into the chest. Just move the body forward and wrap your arms around the knees, giving yourself a nice little hug. You can rock from side to side if you like. Relax the head down towards the mat. And release the legs out. Placing the right hand on the heart and the left hand on the belly. Just relax the lower back a little. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. In for 3 to 4, out for 4 to 5. Relax the lower back a little more. Bring the knees into the chest and then swing the legs up towards the sky for happy baby pose. Holding on to the sides of the feet and just pressing with the feet, the fingers into the feet. Tracking those knees towards the armpits. Relax and breathe as the whole spine releases along the mat. One more breath. Then bring the knees into the chest and drop them down towards the earth. We're going to move into our bridge pose, so walk the heels a little closer and press the hips up nice and high towards the sky, clasping the hands underneath the body. Just release the head up a little bit and allow it to rest down. Make sure it's in one line with the spine, it's not off to the left or the right. If you want to release the right leg up towards the sky, you can, you don't have to. If you are, press with the right heel towards the sky, the left heel towards the earth. Release the right foot if you raised it, and move the left foot up towards the sky, pressing with the right heel into the earth, left heel into the sky. Then releasing, and everybody roll down one vertebrae at a time until the whole spine releases onto the mat. Swinging the legs up towards the sky for your happy baby pose. You can rock from side to side if you want. One more breath and release the legs back down, the feet back down. Arms are alongside the body. Walk the heels a little closer to the hands and press the hips up. Keep your inhalations and exhalations nice and deep. Shine the heart, the whole body to the sky. If you want to raise the right leg up, go for it. Press that right leg, right heel towards the sky. Releasing if you raised it and pressing the left foot up towards the sky. Keep smiling. Bringing both feet down. And everybody roll down one vertebrae at a time. Swing the body forward and wrap your arms around your knees. Roll around a little bit. Lower the head towards the mat. One more breath and release the legs towards the earth. Third and final bridge pose, pressing the hips up nice and high towards the sky. Clasp the hands underneath you. If anyone would like to go into wheel pose, pressing the hands underneath the shoulders, so it's a little bit more advanced, so if you're not familiar with this pose, stay in bridge or just watch. Clasp, squeezing the knees, elbows in towards each other, and pressing up into your full wheel. You can come up onto the toes if you like. Knees are in one direction, chest is in another. Keep breathing, relaxing, strong arms, pressing up. One more breath. Chin to chest. Swing it all the way down and swing the legs up for your happy baby pose. Relax and breathe. One more breath. Release the knees into the chest. Now we're going to go into a supine twist, but if you'd like to go into just by bringing the knees into the chest and allow the legs to fall over towards the left, go for it. Or if you want to go into eagle legs with the twist, left leg is straight, right foot's around the outside of the calf muscle, and you're allowing the legs to fall over towards the left. Right arm falls out or up higher. Right ear tracks towards the right side of the mat. Relax and breathe into the pose. If you went into eagle legs and you're not feeling comfortable, just release them and just come stacking the knees. We're squeezing those organs together. One more breath. Unfold the legs. Either stack the knees and let them fall over towards the right, or otherwise go the other way, wrapping around the back of the calf muscle and allowing the legs to fall over towards the right. Left arm is out and up shoulder height. Just rest the right arm onto the knees. Never feel uncomfortable in a pose. If you're actually feeling uncomfortable, unwrap the legs. Keep breathing, relaxing. One more breath. And release out of the pose, squeezing the knees in. Come up, wrap your arms around, rock from side to side a little bit. Swing the legs up for the final happy baby pose today before we move into Shavasana. One more breath. Then release the legs down towards the mat for the final pose today, Shavasana pose. So lie down onto your back. I'm just going to sit up and step you through it. Allow the fingers to be relaxed, the toes to be relaxed. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth and relax your jaw. Feel the facial muscles heavy. Allow the thoughts to float by like clouds in the sky. Imagine my hands coming up from the earth beneath you, pressing them onto your hips and moving the lower back a little closer to the mat. My hands are pressing on your shoulders, pressing them deeper into the earth, relaxing them more. A few more breaths and slowly start to move your fingers, moving your toes, and roll over onto the right side of your body in the fetal position. And then press the left hand onto the earth and slowly make your way back to a seated position. Onto your mat, sitting as we began the practice. Place the hands on the knees or at your heart center. Let's check in with your intention you made at the beginning of the practice today. Keeping the eyes soft. Remembering we cannot change the past, but we can change our attitude toward it. Uproot guilt and plant forgiveness. Tear out arrogance and seed humility. Exchange love for hate, thereby making the present comfortable and the future promising. By Maya Angelou. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Inhale in some love and exhale out some gratitude. Raising the hands to the third eye between the brow. Back to the heart center. Namaste. Have a beautiful day or evening. Just a little note at the end today. My sale on my yoga clothing had ended yesterday, but for some reason they had changed it over early. So I asked them to put it back another 24 hours to the original price in case a few people had logged on and the price had gone up. And also I'm doing a private class again online this morning. If you weren't aware that I am actually teaching online as well, it's on my website. So have a beautiful day, everybody. And tomorrow is Jay and I. Jay's dropping in. We're going to do a little test today with Zoom. So we can go live with Zoom with the two of us together. So fingers crossed, that's going to be absolutely wonderful, keeping positive, so he can bring his beautiful music to the class tomorrow. So a bit exciting. I had the pleasure of having Jay at my yoga retreat in Fiji when he came as a crew member on our boat, and it was pretty magical. Hi Richard. Hugs back, Deb. You're welcome, Galen. Thank you, Anne. Love to you, Penny. Hi, Zoe. G'day, John. Nice to see you. Good morning, Maya. Bye for now.